Today, on hard mode backwards. I think we're just gonna pick this guy up. Ooh, ooh, nope. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is this task. We didn't even need 2 trucks up here. It doesn't come from here. Well... Okay, we're back. And I moved a whole bunch of vehicles over to the Institute. It probably would have taken up at least a full episode, if not more. It was a bit of moving. This little combo here worked out quite well. I grabbed the K700. We're going to use it for some farming. This potato harvester is the one that was over in this little maze here. But we didn't pick it up because it's actually for this quest over here. I'm hoping I get to keep it. I guess I assume I get to keep it. Yeah, we brought our own fuel for this endeavor. I also brought fuel. So I don't think we need that generator anymore, so I took the other tractor and took it back to the other field. Not in the Heartlands, though. Exhibit A. Delivered to the experimental field harvester. Yeah, see, there's a cedar here as well. Yep, okay, sweet. Good to keep it. So where's the other field? Do I have to do the experimental field first? Betcha I do. Betcha I do. Alright, let's go, I know right where the cultivator is. At the gas station. We saw it when we were over there. I will say the other tractor, the K7M, performs better when we put a better engine in it. I apparently never upgraded the engine. So I put the big engine in it. And I put the double tires on it. And it's a lot better. Like, oops. Where am I going here? Right there. So we have this damage evaluation. In fact, here, let me show you this here quick. So I was looking at the remaining stuff that we have to do. And there's, like, you know, only a couple of things here. You need to do deep study, which is after eco action, which is after damage evaluation. Okay, so that's this task that you see up in the upper corner. So damage evaluation, like, locks all of this out. Okay. High voltage, one task that's available here. Keep refrigerated, which is in a different thing. Keep refrigerated. And then not so high voltage, common tower, high voltage. So basically all the rest of these is when we finally get to unlock the wind turbine one, which is that wind turbine blade that's in Crossroads. Okay. So those are all locked. Then you look here and there's this whole list of tasks that are available to do yet. I can only do 2 of them. Okay. Lost Tech is visit a couple of things. In fact, I missed a spot. One of them's right here. So when we drop off this truck here, we will take care of that. And then the hot potatoes one, which is deliver these potatoes that I'm about to do. But if you notice, completed risky endeavor, completed experimental field and damage evaluation. So those are the things that I need to do to get that one. Complete risky endeavor. Complete risky endeavor. Complete risky endeavor. Complete risky. It's locked all behind this one task. Even, oh shoot. Oh shoot. We can't do this right now. That is a contract. Which means the other field is locked behind a contract as well. That's weird. Okay, so complete risky endeavor is oil barrels and vehicle spare parts. Okay, which I was going to do as part of this damage evaluation. I'll show you why. Alright, we're not doing farming. Just kidding. That's the big one. Bulk loading 8 potatoes to the airport and harvest court. But yeah, pretty much all of these are locked behind this one, wherever it is, risky endeavor, right here, and we need to do lost tech. Okay, so change of gears. Let's go get this cultivator just so we have it. What we're going to do is grab that vehicle in the swamp, take it over, turn in lost tech, drop off the vehicle because they're all right in the same spot. And then we're going to do this damage evaluation, which is 2 5 slaughters, 2 very far away. Unfortunately. And 2 of the 5 slaughter... Oh, we can't do the experimental field one either. Shoot. I was going to try and take the potatoes with me because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone to drive all the way heck down to the grill station. Well, it is what it is. Oh well. Okay. So, here's the catch, okay? There's like 2 tasks in this entire region that require you to bring cargo. Risky Endeavor is one of them. All the rest of them like spawn cargo, right? 2 oil barrels and 2 vehicle spare parts do not come from here. They come from all the way at the rail station in Crossroads, okay? However, this one, damage valuation, makes you take a cistern all the way to the rail station. So we're going to have a 5-slot trailer that we're going to go there. We just have to remember to take it. So what I think we're going to use is this, actually. We have a bit of a gathering of vehicles here. I did a little bit of moving, like I said. Oh, you know what we have to do first? Hold on. We need to do this first. I was actually going to go there, and then I was like, I should probably park back over here. Get a shot of everybody hanging out. Okay. So this guy right here needs to go basically right here, and then we need to just go somewhere over here for that lost tech. It'll pop up the map once we change the task, but so yeah, it was a bit of work getting everything over here, but it's all over here. I think we're just gonna pick this guy up. Hopefully, everybody had a good 4th of July. Good Merca Day. And hope everybody has a good, safe weekend coming here. Probably a long weekend for some of us. And if you're not American, that's okay too. Hope you still have a good weekend. Those weekends are fun. When you're supposed to take a break, relax, maybe do a little bit of miscellaneous work around the house. Maybe mow the grass, and go for a walk, do some relaxing. Go watch a movie, whatever. Have a good time. I will take your fuel, sir. Yeah, I brought this guy over. There is quite a few, like I said, pick stuff off the ground tasks and contracts. In fact, I saw a couple of them. There was a random piece of wooden plank on the ground, and I was like, there's got to be something. And sure enough, there's a task that I grabbed that as you pick a couple pieces of wood off the ground. So, figured this would be a good go pick stuff off the ground vehicle, and the Pike probably, and even the CT681, and we kind of just brought a few vehicles. I still have my Kenworth in medium log form. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today though. I think this cistern task is gonna, unless I cut this, is gonna take some time. So we'll see. But yeah, pretty much everything is locked behind the cistern deliveries and then also the risky endeavor. So I really have to do those two. It was slightly poor planning on my part. Just didn't look that far into it, but then I realized I had like 20 tasks or contracts to do in that one category, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so now we need to just turn on Lost Tech, which is that one. Yep, I almost picked it exactly where it goes. This should finish that one, which should open up a bunch of things. Maybe a couple of things, but for sure risky endeavor. kind of figured that was going to tip me. Just blindly went into it. Okay. Let's see. Yep. There's the one I need. Yeah, and it's just that one, so... The science wing... Oh, okay, so we gotta deliver one to here. Just across the map, basically. Can we get across this? Sure looks like we can. This guy's gonna be in the way. Let me move this guy more off the road. I don't think he's in a good... Nope, he's kind of off the road, but... I'm gonna be coming right past here. Okay. Grab this guy. Gotta swing around these. Why don't I... I kind of did 2 trucks for this on purpose, knowing it goes to 2 different spots, so... Let's see if we can get creative with this. Perfect. Trying to find a good spot for that. This looks like a good spot for that. All of the cargo. Yeah, I figured the Pike has a little bit more fuel total. Slightly less in the tank, but it's got a roof rack. So we'll take that one to the... Oops. We'll take that one to the railroad and pick up our 2 things with it. Uh-oh. Oh, it'd probably help if I turn the engine on in this thing, huh? That's why I got stuck. Trying to pull all of this through the river, just manually. There's also... I feel like I should almost just yoink it out of there. Probably could do that quick. It's for a task. Nah, we'll do it another time. There's a... oversized cargo container or whatever, the big size cargo that's just like sitting way in the back of here. That's spawned. It's right there to the left of the stop sign. In the back, like where my exhaust is making it look weird. There we go. Above the stop sign. Like way the heck in there in the back. And I'm like, I'm not bringing a trailer in there. I'll just like winch pull it out. Or whatever, crane pull it, I should say. Yeah, we moved fuel around. I should probably repair both of these trucks too as we go through. That's gonna get hung up. That other truck is gonna get hung up. And this truck is gonna get hung up. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, ooh, nope. Stupid log. Like, I don't know what other way to go through here, besides for just directly through the mud, I guess. Sure, now it's free. There's got to be a better way through here. Probably that way. Get onto dry ground for a second to ditch the trailer. Fix this mess. Okay. Get back attached to this trailer. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to finish this. I'm going to have to do some cuts. Oh, for crying out loud. Now I'm stuck on this tree. That is not gonna hold. Hold. That's gonna get stuck. Nice. Okay. Get up here. Get one of these things. Ay. Hung up on a rock. Sort of an unpleasant place to get to. It looked relatively easy, but it's not. This is also the reason why I brought 2 trucks, because I noticed it was 2 steps, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to drive all the way back here, aren't I? That was my theory, at least. We'll see if there's 2 on the ground or if there's 1 on the ground. Yes. There is only 1 on the ground. So yeah, it's gonna be deliver this, then pick up the other one. What is a freaking... what is this? 30 seconds. What is this? $30 seconds? I mean, gotta be really quick, right? I got another truck here. Oh, you can't take damage. Far is it gonna have me go? Something more than 30 seconds. It's okay. Gonna try and not take any damage. Good enough. I figured even if it takes me a couple of minutes and drive there and back, it's worth it. Relatively easy. Until I get stuck in the river. May as well, right? Okay. Get up here, get this picked up, get it delivered. And that might actually, if we have time, I haven't really explored this map per se, I guess. Sort of. Let me see what the route looks like. I don't want to make you miss out on random stuff if I cut this, but if it's places I've been through the whole route, then we might just cut. Might just do a quick cut. These are 5 slaughters, by the way. The lad was nice enough to correct me on my spreadsheet. I used to have them as 2 slaughters because I didn't know. I was like, I don't know, 2? Cistern? Whatever that is. Okay. Where do we have to go with this thing? We have to... Yeah, that's a pretty boring trip. Drive across. Maybe I'll come back when we're going across the river. We just have to go back down to the road, fill up on gas. Go to the science wing. That's it. That's it. I should have left this truck at the corner right here. That would have been the smart move. Okay, so we are going to cut. I'll be back in a moment. We will be almost there. Okay, we're back. And I wanted to tell you that I'm not very smart. So, I was looking at this, and this contract right here delivers a bunch of stuff right to where we're going. And I just brought 2 completely empty 5-slot semi-trailers to there, when I could have just went down here, picked up all the stuff I needed, and then gone up there, delivered all of that, picked up cisterns, and never had to gone up there again. So, oops. I'll have to swing. I can do it with a single 5-slotter. I'll just have to overload a single consumable. There'll be 2 metal beams and a consumable plus 1 on the roof. So I'll probably just take this, loop it around, pick up the stuff, go back up there. Still kind of sucks. Still kind of mad about it. But it is what it is. I did move the GMC back to the corner as well on my way through, so I could top off, get this thing full, so we can make loops. This is our trailer, which I don't think we're going to use. Let's see if it gets discovered. Actually, no, we did discover it already. Final decision. Are we going to use this thing? I already have my Kenworth over by the log station, and it's 4... Yeah, no, we're not going to use it. There's 4 remaining, or 4 remaining. Kenworth can do 4. Yeah, no. Goodbye. If it's for a task or something, we'll have to restart the task, but I don't think it is. Pretty sure we discovered that one. It's just a free trailer. Another contract, or another contest. What is this one? Cargo container that takes almost no damage. Well, we got to go back that way anyhow. So when we... Oh, 25 damage allowed. Ooh. Yeah. I guess we'll go very carefully across the river. And if we don't make it in time, we don't make it in time. And there's fuel right here. I brought... Actually, I didn't even show you this yet. We made the Voron into a fuel truck. And we brought the service trailer that's full from the other side over to this map as well. Okay. So, on that note, let's grab the pike. Go up here empty again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is this task. We didn't even need 2 trucks up here. It doesn't come from here. Well... Looks like we are using this ET681. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Haha, that one. This one right here. Well, TT681 with no suspension headed over to the Heartlands. Rail station in the Heartlands. Wait a minute. That's not... That is not... Okay, hold on. This is not the railway station I was expecting it to be. What rail station? Oh, that rail station. Okay. Yeah, there's not oil there. There's vehicle spare parts, but there's not oil. Wow. That sucks. And I can't really do, because this is a 5 slaughter, so I can't even like overload the piece that needs to go for the contest. Well. That got interesting. It's not even the same warehouse. Well, you know what that means. I can do... We can actually still do... Or is it locked? I think the... What is experimental field locked behind? Risky endeavor. Shoot. Dang it. We still need to make a special trip there. Because that's the only place in this region that has oil barrels. Unless I do the cargo trick, which I'm not going to do. Like cargo transfer from another region trick. Then again, oil barrels are never really close to anywhere, are they? Come on. Get up over that. There we go. Well, that's an interesting turn of events. Double poor planning on my part. We still need to get this done. This is still like top priority because it unlocks so many things. Okay. Well, I'm not as worried about taking damage now. Go this way. Go across the bridge. Here. Fill up on fuel. Yep, that's our fuel. Head over this way. First, we took everything out of here. I guess we'll leave this over there just in case we need to like bring something from that map. I don't think so. I kind of took a look. I did a whole like walkthrough of the spreadsheet between the last episode and this one. And like I said, I kind of found out that there's literally only 2 contracts or tasks in this region that require you to actually pick up cargo from a warehouse. And one of them, the warehouse has enough stuff that's in this map. It's for that one that I should have done before I brought all these trailers up to the north. And then the other one is this one that we're going to need to go and make a trip. We will need to make a trip out that way. It's too, because that means we gotta go out there twice. Because I have to do that one. Well, it is what it is. I didn't look close enough. I did not look close enough at both of these. But that's okay. Still think this, so far, where are we at? 63%. This region is actually pretty fun. I'm having a pretty good time with it. I gotta get started. I really gotta get started on doing some of the farming before we get behind. But we have time. Like I said, we're gonna try and get to that experimental field one so I can just be done with the crossroads. I think what I'm gonna do... Oh, this is something that needs to be picked out of the river, isn't it? This is one of the two things that needs to go back. Yeah, we should probably just pick it out of the river, shouldn't we? While we're going. Pretty sure it's... not that one. That one. It goes not to where we're going, but we can leave it at the road by the other one because I can see the other one right here. That's where the other one is. We'll bring it over by the other one. We don't have to fish this out of this river. Try and do something efficient, eh? We're not succeeding so far, but there is interesting river crossing here. That's not good. I don't think I've been across this one, and there's like all these little things preventing me from getting through. Like you have to very precisely go through here. Come on, get up there. Well, we're not going to get as much as we wanted done in this episode, but that happens. That does happen. Some episodes you do a lot more than you think you were going to do. Okay. This is a very tippy looking rut that I'm in. I don't want to go too far right because there's this dumb tree branch here. I can stay just above it. Frickin' rock. Huge rock. Well, I'm glad I didn't cut this, because this path was very interesting. You know, oh, you know, I have it uncovered because I drove and got the watchtowers. Yeah, it's okay. Sorry, I had to do a little cough there. I cannot go over that. Yep, here's the other one. This is the one I saw. It's like right by this warehouse where all the other stuff spawned. You can sit next to your friend, because that's where we're picking those up from. Trying to think now. Yeah, no, there's no way for us to be able to do the experimental field first. That's a bummer. Yeah, that's going to be my primary goal, is getting that done, unlocked and done, so we can do the other field. There's 2 fields right there. And then we can start, my plan is we're going to start stockpiling potatoes from that one, because the gateway to Harvest Corp is literally right here. It's like right where I can't see. I believe. Hold on. Let me confirm that. Alright, no, not Heartlands. Institute. Yes, it is right there. So we can just take, for that final task, we can just take stuff from here instead of the farmland that's in, because it's about the same distance actually. The farm that you can farm over and over again in Harvest Corp is pretty far away from the airport, so. This thing's poor suspension is all beat up. Typical CT681 things. I drove right past a repair truck too before, and I totally forgot. So yeah, not only did we take 2 trucks empty all the way up to the corner where the cistern comes, we only needed 1. This is the inefficiency episode. I'm slipping. Blowing up my gas tank, hey? Okay, we need to get across the river. And, ugh, this path sucks, too. I almost think it's worth it to go the long way. I think it's almost worth it to go the long way. We'll go this way. This river crossing is not as bad. Then there's no river crossing here. We cut down to here. And we only have this little bit of... let's try going that way. Yep, let's do that. Technically uses a little more fuel, but we got it in this thing. This thing is relatively fuel efficient. Just this entryway is the real muddy part. The rest of this is not too bad. We just have to kind of take the right path through here if I remember what it was. We found a better way. Kind of go over these rocks. Slowly go over this rock. Don't blow my suspension out. Seem to be a little more shallow on this side instead of digging way in. Yep, that was a lot better. Pretty easy river crossing here. Speaking of repairs, I did actually finally repair my Kenworth. I was in the garage and I was like, you know what, it's time, let's repair it. I just threw a few bucks at it, fixed up the body. Trying to not take suspension damage driving over all these rocks. I'm like half throttling the trigger on the controller. Gonna just completely blow up my suspension. This little onesies and twosies through this field is gonna do it right here. See if high treats me okay. No, that's right. I can't cut through that part. I always forget about that going through this. Like, it's a good shortcut because it avoids the kind of muddy, rutted road, but you have to kind of offshoot a little bit. Get past that sprinkler, whatever those things are. Irrigation system. Just wrecking random people's crops as I go through, no big deal. This is gonna tip me. What if I stay up here? Not if I stay up here to stay away from that mud pit. And avoid those stumps. I see you, stumps. Don't think I forgot about you. A whole bunch right there. Can't shortcut that one. I can't believe we made that without blowing out the suspension. Nope. Nope, that's the one to do the task again. Okay. I got one more task. That takes us to where? How many other things did we get? Just one? Kind of annoying. Let's hop in the Institute to the Atom. That where we are? It is where we are. Kind of thought that was where we were. Academy Town. I just want to see what it spawned and where it has me go. If it's like all over the world, I'm not going to do it right this second. Because we're almost at the end. Pretty sure this one is driving all around the world. I remember looking at this one and being like, oh, that's great. Yes, it is. There's one in the swamp. One right there. One right there. And they have to go to the warehouse. Yeah, we're not doing that one right now. Okay, so what we're doing right now, we're fixing our mistake and get this thing turned around. Get it back out of here. We're gonna go pick up the 2 metal beams and 2 consumables needed for that one contract that's up here. We'll do that in the next one. I'll probably have a vehicle, maybe the CT681, out that way. To pick up the stuff for Risky Endeavor. So we'll get things planned out, get things moved around with this after I get unstuck here. Yeah, let's do this quick, dude. Do what I said I was gonna do with the other truck. Yeah, both my fuel trucks have repair. Ooh, this thing's almost empty. Forgot about that. Good thing I only have to come here once again. I tell ya. So, but as always, that's where, anyhow, I should say, that's where we're gonna leave it for today. As always, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.